I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah, I can't judge nobody, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, listen, I went down to the club just to have a good time. Ain't really had nothing, nobody on my mind. I just wanna relax, yes sir. I wanna do my thing. Ooh, but here comes somebody swerving in my lane. Yeah, coming out your mouth about somebody else. When you know damn well you ain't doing too good yourself. Yes, always talking down on other people. You ain't no better than nobody. We all equal. I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. Oh yeah, that's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah, I can't judge nobody, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yeah, 'cause if they talk about you, they'll talk about me. Oh, maybe not to my face, y'all, but probably soon as I leave. Yeah, what's in your heart, one day it gotta come out. But I bet not hear my name come out your mouth. Yeah, Lord knows I'm humble, but I'm far from stupid. I was raised in the ghetto, don't make me prove it. Yeah, better let the song, let this be your lesson. To mind your business and count your blessing. Yes, 'cause I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party.
Wake up, it's the great awakening. Wake up, don't get stuck. Wake up, wakey, wake up. It's the great awakening. Wake up, don't get stuck. Wake up. When you open your eyes, then you realize that we've been told so many lies. Wakey, wakey. When you open your eyes, you'll realize that we've been told so many lies. Wakey, wake up. It's the great awakening. Wake up, don't get stuck. Wake up. When you open your eyes, you'll realize you've been told so many It's the great awakening. Wake up, don't get stuck. Wake up. Wakey, wake up. It's the great awakening. Wake up, don't get stuck. Wake up.
Dude.
Baby, the Super Bowl probably should have been called the Kendrick Bowl because that man put on one hell of a performance tonight. If you were one of those people that felt like his performance was trash, you was watching the wrong show for all the wrong reasons. That man was not there to entertain us tonight. He was there to educate us. When he said that the revolution will be televised, that's exactly what it was. That show was a masterpiece. That will go down as one of the most iconic performances ever. Kendrick did his big one on that stage tonight, and you can't deny it, whether you like him or not.
Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show was a masterclass of symbolism. Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam wasn't random. Kendrick was setting the stage to call out America's system. Then he says the revolution is about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. A direct nod to Gil Scott-Heron, telling us that change is coming. Then the dancers moving counterclockwise showed time reversing, undoing the system. Then they form an American flag during Humble, exposing the nation's contradictions. And Kendrick performing Not Like Us, a Drake diss right in front of Trump, that wasn't just about Drake. It was a message to those in power who manipulate and divide. Then Game Over being displayed wasn't the end of the show. That was Kendrick saying that the old system is done.
Y'all heard what Kendrick Lamar said at the beginning of his Super Bowl performance? He said everybody must be judged, but this time God only favoring us. All in white TPPO, and that went right over their head. This thing is happening right under their noses. Right in front of them. And they can't see it. They can't see it. Most High using PPL like him and artists, right? Right. It's happening right under their noses. Literally. Went over all their head. Didn't go over my head, though. Black Americans are the real children of Israel, the real Jews, the real indigenous Americans from the same tribe as Jesus Christ or Yahweh Shah or Yahusha.
Y'all, this man really got on national TV and said the revolution about to be televised. He picked the right time, but the wrong guy. This dude is diabolical. Then he proceeded to tease us about the song and admit, you know how people like to sue. This dude is diabolical. Then he did the song. He did the song, y'all. This dude is diabolical. Then he looked in the camera. He looked in the camera like this and said, say Drake, and smiled. This dude is diabolical. Then the whole stadium, the whole world hollered out A minor. Kendrick for the culture. Y'all ain't understand. Y'all, this ain't about best of worst. This is for the culture. Much love to Kendrick Lamar, bro. For real. That's crazy.
Kendrick Lamar literally sat here on Trump's American TV where they're playing hot potato for millions of dollars and saying trying to strike a chord, but it's probably a minor, as he called out so many critiques of the American government, people, injustice, systemic racism, inequalities, the complexity of Black Americans and the nation. Genius.
Kendrick Lamar is the modern day Moses, here to free the Israelites. Don't understand what I'm saying? Welcome to the cookout.
You see, to pimp a butterfly, he told us that we was gonna be alright. He also told us that he was in his hotel room, almost losing his mind because the influences of Lucy, aka Lucifer. Pay attention. And damn, probably one of the best albums of all time. He was telling us how he discovered he was an Israelite. He was telling you that you were an Israelite. And to be in God's graces, you have to be obedient to the laws and the commandments. Stay with me. In G and X, he called out the JEWs and all of the culture vultures for stealing our style and our culture. He also called out your favorite rapper for being a PDF file, literally ending that man's career. He also told you that this is the revolution. He also told you that we were indigenous. He also told you that we built those pyramids. Stay with me. You see, judging by the course of history, usually our leaders don't say these type of things and then get to promote it and say it and perform at the Super Bowl like Kendrick did. You see, he's the blue, they're the white, they're the red. He's representing all of us. You don't even peep, this guy right here look just like Kendrick. Representing us in his many different forms. Pay attention. You see, Kendrick didn't just speak in front of us and the whole entire world, but Kendrick, aka Moses, for this story's purpose, spoke in front of the Pharaoh, aka President Donald Trump. And what did he say? He said, "Let my people go." Just in a modern day version. Welcome to the cookout.
Let's just be honest with it. We've been taking a lot of L's lately. It's been like MAGA 10,000 and the culture -5. Honey, we've been blamed for everything from the bird flu to tragedies like the plane crashes. But tonight, we got 2 wins in our column. Listen, Super Bowl, you don't owe me nothing. I'm dancing into this week. Look, first of all, the most obvious is the score, 40-14. Now that wasn't a 14, but you get the point. While Mr. T has been tweeting about how fantastic Kansas City is, and he made sure he was in the building, I'm so glad he decided to spend that $20 million to go to the game so he could see that beat down in person. Patrick Mahomes' family, I heard, was in the suite trying to get their pictures with Mr. T. Well, good for you guys, because you probably don't want to be paying attention to what's happening on the field anyway. And then if that wasn't enough, I was hoping they would shut them out. But that's fine. If that wasn't enough, then we got the halftime show. I knew when Samuel Jackson was dressed up as Uncle Sam. I said, oh, it's happening. And then that first song, what's the name of that song, y'all? The lyric, but this time God only favoring us. That's what I'm talking about, because we are favored too, okay? Y'all can't just do us any kind of way on everything, because we own Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know, y'all, if I got all the references. I want to know all of them. I don't know if I detected all of the nuance. I know I caught the revolution, game over, all of the red, white, and blue, the tic-tac-toe. And see, this is the thing that people miss. This was part of the problem with the Grammys. And everybody was mad because they said, oh, this song's better, that song's better. Musicality, maybe, possibly. But true lyricists that provide lyrics that have depth, that have context, that have relevance, everybody just can't do that. Anybody could, you could put lyrics into Chat GPT and probably write an AI song. But for it to have history and story, honey, Kendrick Lamar, they not like us. And for everybody that loves Drake, here's the thing. I don't think people love the song because it disses Drake. I think they love the song because, whoa, that is an intelligent read. I will always love over your head, did you even understand it? Read. I really don't care who does it because it just takes a certain level of intelligence and intellect. And I'm a person that I love things that are smart. And I know for those people that didn't think the halftime show was good and that they're saying, oh, it sucked and oh, it was a DEI halftime. I heard they're over there on the other platform, those conservative platforms saying it was a DEI halftime. Honey, that's fine. I'm so over them and this DEI. I mean, just do what y'all want to do. But we got two tonight.
This was a Super Bowl signal. This wasn't just a performance, y'all. This was a prophecy. This was a signal. A warning. So Super Bowl 59, you got millions of people tuned in to watch this halftime show. So beneath the flashing lights in the stadium chairs, y'all, something great was happening. Something so great that a lot of people couldn't truly understand. But I'm gonna break it down. So it all started with Uncle Sam as Samuel Jackson stood in the middle and made his little speech. He was dressed as an American figure, but this wasn't no patriotism. This was control. This was a reminder of a house slave role he played in Django Unchained. So basically what he's saying is the people in power still want the black voices to play their game and stay in their place. So what he said to Kendrick was, know your role, play the part they expect you to play. See? But Kendrick had no intentions on playing their game. He said you picked the right time, but you picked the wrong guy. Y'all got me chopped if you think I'm finna follow y'all rules. That's when the stage transformed, y'all. Turned to something real familiar. Something on Netflix called The Squid Games. Look, you got the square, X, triangle, circle. So what I got from this was he was saying in this world where the rich exploit and manipulate the poor for entertainment. So essentially he's saying while the elites sit up on their high horse looking down below, they watch us fight to survive. I don't know about y'all, but this is reality. It's like the system that keep the powerless in the cycle of struggle while the wealthy just keep profiting off of it. And then you got the dancers dressed in red, white, and blue. As you can see Kendrick stand in the middle. They were making a flag. And apparently Kendrick showed a divide in the flag because he was down the middle of it. So basically he's saying there's no unity for real. And the promise of justice and liberty is capped. He said because only a few get to be free for real. And then from what it appears, what I thought it looked like prison yards, y'all. And if that's the case, we all know what that represents. The mass incarceration. A system built to break communities, to strip us of our future, to show us Even though we not in chains no more, we still in chains. So basically, they never really freed us. Essentially, they just changed the chains. Then he had the scene cut to Serena during the crip walk. And what I got from it was he was trying to be petty. And then you got Not Like Us. And I don't need to go too deep into that because people already know what that was about. But I will tell you, he looked directly at the camera and said, "Hey, Drake." Now the message here was really simple. He's saying, y'all need to wake the fuck up and realize that society is in a crisis. The world is on fire. We need to wake up. We need to organize. You need to cut the damn TV off. And we all need to fight back. Because if you don't, then you just gonna let it absorb all of us. So the last thing that was shown was this, and it said game over. We all know who this was directed to. If you don't, it was a direct message to the higher ups, to the people in power, to the elites. It's just showing us that we are ready. Enough of us are woke.
Serious question. How much more bootlicking can some of y'all? So the eagle rose again like the phoenix, just like I said it would, huh? Shout out to everybody that been hitting me up thanking me. You're welcome. Remember I told y'all symbolism is the key to life. So I hope y'all won big. Remember, eagles represent freedom, higher vision, and divine power. The eagle has long been a symbol of transcendence, seeing beyond the illusion, breaking free from control. It represents those rising above the system. The chiefs represented leadership, traditional authority, the ruling class, the old way, the ones who have governed and controlled. Eagle also represents spiritual awakening. It defeated the chiefs that established power. This was a war between the old and the new, between those who seek freedom and truth, and those who wish to maintain authority and control. Don't forget the hierarchy. War isn't just won in one single battle, though. The game was just one chapter. War is happening inside of every single person watching. Before I break down that Super Bowl performance, ritual, whatever you want to call it, let's break down the score. 40-22. I told y'all the numbers always tell you a story. Both of these numbers reduced to 4. 4 is the number of the physical world, remember that, as well as order, foundation, and control. The battle is over the foundation of reality itself. Who controls the rules? Who decides how the game is played? I had to go a little bit further. The difference between the scores was very interesting to me. 18 points. Where my numerology people at though? What does that 18 reduce to? 9. The year of 2025 is the year of what? 9. Once again, signaling the end of a cycle. 9 is the last number before reset, closing of an era before something new begins. So in my mind, the war is reaching a critical moment. Which leads me to my next point because the war played out right on stage. If you had eyes to see, you already knew what was happening. But I see there's a lot of people who do not have eyes that see clearly. So many were confused. So many were saying this was the worst halftime performance ever. That's because you want to be entertained, which it was very entertaining. It's deeper than that. Kendrick came in hot. Revolution is about to be televised. You picked the right time for the wrong guy. I almost threw my damn phone. He told us what's about to happen. This was a coded transmission. A ritual. So he started off with the tic-tac-toe board and Uncle Sam played by Samuel L. Jackson. Now tic-tac-toe is a game of entrapment and strategy. Do you win or you get caught in the endless loop? Then Uncle Samuel Jackson steps. That's the system stepping in, controlling the board, making sure the game is always played their way. You heard him between almost every song trying to interrupt and tell him what to do, trying to make sure he didn't sing They Not Like Us. Kendrick starts rapping on an old school car which represents history. History repeating itself, with the past still running the present. Answers in red, white, and blue emerge from the car. The American flag in human form. The controlled masses. Then this man raps, the revolution is about to be televised. This is the moment, the shift. But you gotta ask, is it real or is it manufactured? Then he takes us into Squabble Up. Dances in red behind him, the ones in white in front of him. That represents polarity, division, conflict, battle between power, which is red, and control, which is white. And boom, here comes Samuel L. Jackson, aka Uncle Sam one. He checks Kendrick once again, just like in real life. Whenever a leader, a voice gets too loud, y'all already know what happened. Send in those gatekeepers. And Uncle Sam told him to tighten up, aka stay in line. He's saying, you think you playing the game, but baby, we on the board. Now we got Be Humble, sit down. The dancer's form will looks like an American flag around him. He's in the middle as the disruptor. System is locking in around him. Who's being told to sit down? Him? The people? The system? The disruptors? Who? Then I hear one of my favorite lines. I got royalty, got loyalty inside my DNA. Dancers behind him now in all white, representing purification and higher consciousness. This is the ascension of a bloodline. Like I've been telling y'all, this isn't just about physical DNA neither. This is about spiritual inheritance. Who are the rightful rulers of this cycle? Because remember, we just shifted into a new age. And you see him rapping in the female dancers behind him, and they have a peekaboo hairstyle. One side black, one side red. It represents duality, deception, and the two faces of the system. It's like that checkerboard in human form. And if you know about them checkerboard. Then you gotta ask, what's being revealed? What's still hidden? Now the dancers form a circle or the infinite cycle, spiritual gateway or the portal. Red and white is alternating, representing sacrifice and ascension. In the middle of the circle, Kendrick and SZA are performing All the Stars Are Close. It represents the alignment, the prophecy, the cosmic shift playing out before our eyes. Then they start teasing us, making us think they about to put They Not Like Us on. Then he says, it's a cultural divide. I'ma get it on the flow. They tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. Cultural divide is the illusion of separation, the war of ideology. Tried to rig the game is just telling you the system is built off deception. Oh, and pre-planned outcome. He said, but you can't fake influence. Real power isn't given. It's embodied. It's innate. It's spiritual. He walking in the circle singing They Not Like Us. When he wraps it up, he says, turn the TV off. I don't think y'all listening. Turn it off. Just know the power is shifting, but influence is the real currency. The old world is ending and the new world is forming. The overall message is you have a choice. You can either stay plugged in or turn the TV off. If you didn't know, this war is spiritual. This whole performance just broke the shit down. I don't care if you like him or not. I don't care if you think this was satanic or not. Learn symbolism. Everything ain't demonic. Certain people put in certain positions at certain times for a certain reason. Stop trying to be mad at the messenger all the time and catch the message. Make sure y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace, love, and serious question. How much more bootlicking can some of y'all do? I expected the racists to be upset. Some of my own people. And I get, not everybody understands symbolism. If you think any of this shit was just for entertainment, you not seeing the bigger picture. Also realize that everybody can't go. Some of y'all asses gonna be left behind. Picture this man doing a whole performance talking about freedom and liberation of our people and you're mad. Go sit with your master, for real. But anyway, I knew this was the final piece of the ritual when they flashed this across the screen. Now, mind you, I did not watch the Super Bowl, so some of this shit is coming to me late. However, in my first video, I forgot to address something. This was like the final stamp on this reality. This was the declaration that the old world is done and the new era is here. This ties directly into the rise of consciousness we've been talking about, rise of the divine feminine energy that was suppressed, as well as the year of 9, which is completion. Every ending leads to a rebirth. This is why the powers that ain't are desperately clinging to control. Illusion is breaking more. People are waking up faster than ever. The ones that was controlling the board know that the game they created is over. A lot of y'all just don't know. Y'all still want to keep playing and participating and getting mad at the ones telling you that the shit is over. Damn, conditioning really got y'all in a chokehold. They ain't flashing these words in that crowd for no reason. That was a ritual conclusion. System as we've known it is crumbling. Good. Anyway, let me call out some of the things that I missed in part 1. I love SZA performance, more so because I know about the symbolism. Maybe the way she was slithering, she was embodying something ancient. Her presence in red screamed power, transformation, creation. Picture above, she's sitting in the portal. This represents the feminine birthing a new reality. SZA was there because she is a symbol that we are reclaiming our place as the divine feminine. Esoteric symbolism, what does X represent? I'll answer at once. These two intersecting lines form an X. In ancient cultures, X is linked to creation, womb, and balance between the physical and spiritual world. So this X in the middle of the stage when he performed Peekaboo was not random. This ties back once again to the rise of the divine feminine energy like we've been talking about in so many videos. She was moving like a snake, reinforced this. That was the Kundalini energy rising within the divine feminine. Y'all know X also marks the spot, the center of it all. X marks the spot is also the hidden truth, treasure, a revelation. I mean, think about in pirate lore. X on the map symbolizes what? Where the treasure is. In a lot of the secret societal groups, X is what unlocks a lot of the hidden knowledge. It was also a part where the dancers were moving in like an S shape. This also symbolizes the Kundalini energy rising amongst the collective. Of course, you have the rise of the divine divine feminine, and the rise of the collective as a whole. But you gotta also remember, we ain't in the year of 9 yet. Not spiritually, we are physically. If we go on according to cycles, March 20th will be 2025. 2025 symbolizes the year of the serpent, which is another indication of Kundalini rising. Again, this performance was a direct nod to the collective to wake up. Hear me clearly when I say this. I'm not just talking to my copper color folks. When you're talking on a conscious level, then you know that nothing is separate from you. Race is not even a real construct. Something else man-made to cause division. It's time for all of us to wake up to the illusions, wake up to the control, wake up to the BS we've all been lied to about. And for real, it does not matter how you feel about the performance. Let me swing it on back around to them races. No matter what pedestal you think you've been put on, no matter how much you try to separate yourself from the truth, you still eat the same poison-ass food that I do. Majority of y'all still have to clock in for somebody else's dream. You're still subject to the same man-made ass diseases. When you understand genetics, sometimes more, you're involved in the same broken systems. That same game was never built for your ass either. So collectively, that was the message. Overall, though, this performance was a direct nod to my people, copper color race, so-called black people. We've been lied to the most. We've been programmed the hardest. I mean, it's clear and evident. I just told y'all that people that look like me is mad about the performance, even though he's telling you to free and liberate yourself. We were stripped of our history, our divine power, as well as our divine connection. If you part of any other racial group outside of the copper color race, then there's no shade here. I can promise you that. But y'all had 400 years. 400. I mean, y'all rising too. We just rising higher. I mean, y'all see what it said. Game over. That's why this performance was filled with esoteric code. X, the serpent, the red, white, and blue. Scissor representing the divine feminine, them being in a portal. Car representing history, history repeating itself. Dancers in their color. Kendrick stood in the middle of what looked like a flag in human form, just to show that we as the so-called blacks, the copper color race, carried this country on our backs for ages. All the symbolism was there to wake us up. I'm sure there's a lot more that I missed too. At this point, if you can't see it, it's not meant for you to see. Make sure y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Salute, salute, salute. Can you hear me, Drea?
Yeah, I can hear you. Salute.
Man.
Yeah, that was deep.
When their reaction something serious, all of them react to me.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I mean, I seen some of it, but I didn't realize all that though. I didn't really realize that.
Yeah, a breakdown. And see, we were so excited when we was watching it too. We missed a lot of things unless you went back and watched it. It was crazy. The thing that stood out to me the most was turn your TV off.
Yeah, I mean, I like Kendrick. I mean, he's a lyrical genius, but he's always been one to speak his mind through his lyrics, like speak conscious things. You know, even when he featured that song with Future, Mask Off.
Mm-hmm. You know, I love that song right on.
Right, some of the lines he said in there were phenomenal. You know, he just let it be known. He's like, you know, how could y'all let the hood at the table? You know, how could you let a conscious nigga make conscious albums? You know, go commercial while making conscious albums.
Mm-hmm.
Like that right there speaks volumes in itself. You know, like because the game's over. It's game over. He knew back then. That song was 7 years old. He knew it back then. Mm-hmm. Game over. It's time. Yep. It's time. It's time for the revolution. It's happening. You know what I mean? At some point they had to realize that we would rise again. You know what I'm saying? We would rise again, and it's that time. And I really like Kendrick Lamar anyway. I like him. I like him anyway. So he really put it out there.
And I really understand that the revolution is going to be televised. It is because we are the news now. Mm-hmm. There's so many content creators and podcasters, journalists that's out there. We're going to be the one to report everything that's going on. We are the news. That's why it's going to be televised.
What kills me is everybody's so shocked that he said it in front of Trump. You know, all that stuff in front of Trump. But Trump is spearheading this. Trump knows what's going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was completely systematically placed. Like, yes, he knew what he was doing when he didn't put Lil Wayne there, even though he's from Louisiana. He didn't do that for a reason. He had to put Kendrick where he had to be placed. Trump was there for what other game do you know a president ever going to? A Super Bowl game? No.
Although they didn't even show him
on the biggest stage ever. Trump had to be there to witness it. Yes.
He paid $20 million or something for that ticket.
I mean, the nosebleeds were like 5 million or 5,000. Nosebleeds were 5,000.
Or maybe he had a lot of people with him. Oh, they said $20 million. Wow.
I mean, but still, like that. I mean, it had to go out like that. It had to be played out like that. Trump had to be there. He had to witness it, and that it's go time. It's go time, and I'm sure he was very proud. He's probably up there doing his Trump dance to the songs.
I bet, cause that show was doing mine. Shoot, and then even though I missed a lot of it, and I start realizing until I start watching other people's videos and clips, like, that's right. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Because I was watching the performance. I wasn't watching the inside. I mean, I seen some of the symbolism, but I wasn't watching it for the symbolism. That's always like to go back and rewatch it and then break it down. You know what I'm saying? I was in the moment at that point. Like, oh, that's Kendrick. Go ahead, Kendrick. You know what I mean? And then it was like you break it down. It's like, oh wow.
Yeah, I've heard other content creative reviews on it. They more focusing on his attire and the fact that he had a bell bottom pants.
They said he has
the message. It's just the message, not the message, just the message.
Man, listen, but next year everybody gonna be wearing the same jeans Kendrick had on. Watch, what's what I say. I mean, they be wearing them now. Them tight, skin tight, damn jeans. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? You just had to find something to criticize the man about. Like, what are you talking about? He's a lyrical genius for one. Like, you can't touch him. You can't touch him. Think about when him and Drake had that beef. Drake came out with his within, I think it was 6 hours. Drake came out with his back and forth for like what 24 to 48 hours. They were going back and forth. He shut Drake up with "Not Like Us." That song went double platinum, quick, and that song has a whole lot of meaning behind it. You know, like when I talk to people of our skin tone, and we talk about other people that aren't of our skin tone, I look at them and say they're not like us. They're not like us. They start laughing. I'm like, but it's true. I mean, he knows what he's doing when he does it. Like Kendrick knows what he's doing when he's doing it.
Oh yes.
It's not just that meaning behind the people that industry people. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. It's a whole fact. They are not like us. We are who we are, and they are who they are, but they're not like us. And that's the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly right. That's a whole fact. It's a whole fact. It was a lot, and I mean, I never did really look at the stage like it ended up being. It was like a video game. It's like a video game. You know how the video game have the X's and the O's and the different things on the controller.
Yeah.
The stage was a video controller.
Yeah.
A freaking video controller.
What bugged me out at first was when I first seen it, I thought of Squid Games. That's the first thing I thought was like Squid Games. I was like, what? Yeah.
We're pawns in the game, and they're watching us.
Absolutely. Game over though. Game over.
The game is over now.
Yeah.
Well, I got to finish up these last little couple things they trying to throw, playing the money game and different stuff. But yeah, now they last now because this is over.
Oh, speaking of money game, not to get off topic or nothing, but I did see while I was scrolling through the channels and stuff that the tax refunds are on hold right now.
Shut up.
No ma'am.
Today was the day, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're on hold. I seen it on they had it on some news thing on YouTube had the big tax refunds are on hold.
Well, they just laid off a fight over 60,000 people today, wasn't it? 60,000 IRS workers.
Well,
how can you do that in the middle of tax season? Wakey.
How can you not? How can you not do it? I mean, think about it.
Oh boy,
Let's go.
This movie, the critics are rolling people. We're coming to a close of this big movie we've been living.
Yep.
It's coming to a close. Curtain call. Did they ever find The gold in Fort Knox? Have they went yet? Because the last I heard, they was going to do an audit on all the gold that's supposed to be in Fort Knox.
Oh, I didn't hear nothing about that.
Yeah, that's the last thing I heard about.
Mm.
So when they suppose if they discover that the gold is missing, because nobody has checked it, then they say America is done for. Duh.
You know what kills me is all these new discoveries. Oh, we
Really?
discovered that there's billions of dollars that were mishandled by the IRS. We discovered that all this We discovered that Jesus was actually black. We discovered. You knew all this. Don't tell me you discovered nothing. You didn't discover nothing. Don't play on my top like that. Like that irritates me.
It's wordplay. It's wordplay.
Yeah.
Just like yeah. So y'all done discovered this, but yet how you gonna take a percentage of what's discovered that's been taken and give it to us? So y'all, I mean, it's not missing if y'all able to give us 20% of it. What you mean 20%?
Right. I mean, all these things that are discovered are just their way of saying we've been lying to you for this whole time, but now we have to tell you the truth. So we're just going to say we found this. We don't know who's responsible for it, but we just found it. We discovered it. No, you knew it the whole time. You just can't lie anymore.
The Gasara give us all our money. Give us all ours. Give us all. Oh yeah, they got to have a way to slow roll it out. Salute 400s.
Hey, I'm about to go on mute for a second.
That's crazy.
You hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. It's absolutely crazy. They discovering all. I'm glad they're able to speak on the things that they're saying is they have found with Doge or whatever they want the excuse they use for it. But I feel that it's their way of showing the people, the people who sleep don't realize what's going on around us, what's going on. That's what I think. It's their way of showing. And then all these tariffs, all these executive orders, all of this to unfold everything that's taking place, that's supposed to has been taking place, because everything's happened to go back the way it was originally. And like I said the other day when we was live, it's not going to be a comfortable ride for a lot of people because we're used to certain things, not realizing what we're really worth, because we're used to a certain amount to we think that we finna lose out on something. I was talking to my godmom the other day, and she was talking about they talking about this, the cutting Social Security. Don't you know? Oh, do you know what you're really worth? That little bit that you been surviving off of is not what's really yours. Once we find out what's really ours, you won't be crying about that little bit of what you think you're gonna lose, because it's all an illusion. If you ask me, it's not even real. It's a simulation. Wakey, wakey. What y'all think about it? Come on up here, man. Because it's going down. It is going down. That's right, 400. It's going down. It sure is. You better stay ready so you ain't got everybody getting ready. But they only gonna show us what they want us to see. And if your third eye open, you can see it's way bigger than what they're showing us. If they're showing us this much, you know it's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm back.
That's what's up. Give me a minute. I'm going up. Okay.
What's up?
Yes, I was saying they finally trying to show us little bits and pieces now. So if they revealing bits and pieces to us now, you know it's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than what that.
Right.
Every day it's gonna be more and more and more. Man, Get y'all equipment together and get ready. Get your arms, get ready. Because it's about to get wild. It's about to get wild.
Yeah, it's really gonna get crazy. I was talking to my mother today. She said she was talking to this lady, or somebody had told her about this lady who was basically bragging that she lives in an $850,000 house, and she's on Medicare.
What?
Yeah, and they looked at her. I was like, seriously? She's like, it's easier that way. It's easier that way. Well, that's not gonna be easy for you no more, lady, because you live in a house that size. You don't need to be on that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's just another way that they abuse the system. You know what I'm saying? It's those kind of people, and of course they're Caucasian, that are abusing the system and making it harder for people that really need those resources to get them, because they're abusing the system. They know how to work the system. They don't get questioned whether they're here illegally or not. They're just here. They're the right tone to be here, supposedly. See what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all going to change because Trump don't care. He don't care. He don't care what color you are. All that's going to change. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. I don't care what people say about the man. Like, I feel like his mission is for the greater good, and we're all going to have to suffer. You have to sacrifice. People have to sacrifice to get, reap the benefits of certain things. There's sacrifices and everything. So, I feel like none of us are going to be really happy about some of the changes that are being made, but the long term, it's going to be way better than what it is now. It's going to be a sense of freedom, a sense of liberty, a sense of, gosh, I don't feel so locked down and so caged in,
Right. Exactly right. Exactly right. That's another why I want. He's saying be prepared, because that fear tactic gonna come. They gonna pull those fear tactics, because as things start to unravel, it's probably, they already got it cold as hell in certain places that don't normally be cold. Detroit freezing.
Oh, Detroit's cold anyway. Yeah, Detroit stays cold.
But it's like cars are blocked in when they can't even get out. It was a flood and it froze. It's frozen water on the streets. They got the cars stuck where the cars can't even move.
Oh Lord.
And I was now on the report yesterday morning. I was like, what? Yeah, the thing that says some kind of dam or something broke and caused the flooding when it was already extra cold and already snowing.
Yeah, it's been like 20. Well, it was like 23 degrees in Texas, and the high got to like 33. It's cold.
But I don't think today is as bad as it was yesterday.
It was colder today.
You think so?
Yes, ma'am.
You think so? Sure, I think it was colder yesterday.
It's just the wind was blowing real bad yesterday. It made it worse, but it was cold. Yeah. So, what do you make of what do you think's gonna happen? What do you think the future for Kendrick's gonna be?
I'm worried. I'm kind of worried for him. I just don't want him to be used as another symbol. Because a lot of us look at him as he did something positive and giving us motivation. To try to form more weakness with us, they try to chop him down just to try to put us back in that state. Because now, like, think about Alabama and what happened with the boat. See how much they motivated us and gave us the ambition. Everybody all about the chair, all about the folding chair, giving us motivation. So are they gonna try to chop him down to take that piece of motivation from us? Because those with eyes to see, ears to hear, they caught what he was putting down at that Super Bowl halftime show. And with that being the thing for so many people who did catch that, are they gonna do something to him to try to discourage us? This is what I hope don't happen. I hope that don't happen. Because he's a voice for the people, huh?
I think he's smart enough to stay away from it though, because he's super conscious. So I think he's smart enough to like to know his surroundings and to know like not to get caught up and let them do what they do to most people and mess with his
And
brain and do crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
and I also heard that he was compromised. That's why he's been able to do what he's done, because you're gonna do certain things if they allow you to do it. If they allow him to do that in front of him, it may be for a reason. So you still got to keep both eyes open when it come down to it. Are you playing in our face, or are you really showing us something? Are you playing in our face, or are you really showing us something? You gotta have both eyes open and your third eye.
I mean, I think with that being said, it goes with the degrees of where your mindset is at. Are you in the third dimension or are you in the fifth dimension? Because if you look at it as, are you playing in my face? That's third dimensional thinking. If you're looking at it as like, okay, you're showing me something, that's fifth dimensional thinking. So it really all depends on where you're at, which timeline you're in, and where you're at as far as the dimensions go.
Absolutely.
And how you perceive
Absolutely.
it. And I perceive it. He was telling us something. He was letting us know. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that really makes a difference too, because we're running parallel universes right now. We're doing that's the whole thing right now. That's the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Some people seen the fire. Some people.
Right, California.
Mm-hmm.
The lady that of the video with the locks, she's a California, and she was saying she don't know about the fire. She didn't witness any fire. There wasn't a fire around her. She wasn't the first or the last person I heard say that either.
She's in a different plane.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's like some people didn't when exposed to the fog. Some people got affected by fog. Some people didn't even really get to experience too much of the fog sport to affect them. But we know it was a thing. It was discussed. It was talked about. We've seen it in different areas. But I guess if it don't be a direct impact, hey. If it don't impact us directly, we know it's a thing.
Yeah, it's like I've always said. I've always said that in this life, in this world, things are only exist if you want them to. Like you're driving a car because you tell yourself, I'm driving this car right now. Or it's what you manifest. So if you don't want to see the fire, you don't want to see the fog, that stuff ain't there.
So we create our own reality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Create our own reality.
Absolutely. We are very powerful beings. I don't care what color you are. We're very powerful beings.
Mm-hmm.
Some just have more powers than others.
Yes. And we all got gifts, and everybody got different gifts.
Yep. I hope hopefully I'm around to see that, to see everybody be able to use their gifts and prosper and do that. That'd be amazing.
Like a bunch of Marvel characters running around the world.
That'd be amazing.
Like the movie Breakable Glass.
Yeah, Split and Glass and Unbreakable.
Split, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they say it's telekinesis. They call it telekinesis when you can move things with your mind and bend things, and like Firestarter, that little girl. They start fires and stuff. I mean, that's real. Like you could really do that. I mean, people can. I've heard of people spontaneously combusting, just starting on fire for no reason. Like, but that's energy. That's the power of energy. You just have to know how to use it. You have to know how to tap into it, how to use it, and that's where the decalcifization of your pineal gland comes in.
Right.
And the alignment of your chakras and getting your body in line to your pineal gland decalcified, you can do amazing things. I mean, it's like when your adrenaline's so high, you could do things that you never thought you could do. Lift cars and do crazy stuff that you're like, whoa, how did I do that? Because it's your energy. It's just what happens. You tap into that you can't tap into any other time.
And my understanding is that's why they keep it so cold in so many places, because the EMP is coming in, all the energies are being released in the universe, and peoples are getting their gifts, and they trying to keep it cold and docile to control the the energy that's making things manifest inside of us. That was already there. It's waking up inside of us.
Well, they could try
A
what
lot
they
of people
want to try.
realize. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they could try what they want to try, but any kind of energy, like you move energy, it still creates heat, it still creates warmth. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
what energy is. It's heat, it's
Mm-hmm.
light, it's warmth. You can
Because
make it as cold as you want to.
we're that fire. We're that fire. It's like we're the currency. It's us. It is us.
Mm-hmm. It's the truth.
Absolutely.
You can be anything. When they say you can be anything you want to be, that's not a lie. You can. You can be
Mm-hmm.
anything you want to be, and you can do whatever you want to do. You just have to believe it. You have to honestly believe it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And get past fears. Like it's crazy to look at like little superficial things. Like I used to be afraid of water. Used to not be able to swim, but I told myself I was going to conquer my fear and I was going to learn how to swim, and now I can swim.
Yeah,
I
you know
can't.
that's
I'm not the best swimmer, but I could. If a boat capsized, I could at least swim to somewhere to keep me safe or tread water enough to keep me safe or float to where I'd be good. You know what I mean? Like I know how to do all that. So it's just whatever you put your mind to and you tell yourself you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
you know that's definitely been one of my fears. Water, water, water. Hold tight, hold tight.
I used to be afraid of heights. Heights used to be one of my fears. I'm kind of conquering that now. I don't think it's the height that really scares me as much. I think it's the fall, the impact of the fall. You know, but I mean, if that's what we should do, we should tap into the things that we think we can't do and try our best to conquer those and create the environment to where we do things that we didn't think we could do. 'Cause honestly, that's the only way we're gonna tap
Can you
into
hear
our powers. Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Let me change phones.
Hey, Ju-Quetta.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So, what do you think is gonna happen on March 6th?
March 6th.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because if you think about numerology, March 6th would be 369.
Could be something. It could be something.
I can't wait.
Something.
It's coming up. It's coming. It's like what, 2 weeks away, maybe?
Today's the 20th. Yeah. It's ain't no, it ain't but 28 days in this month. It just ain't leap year, right?
No, it's 28 days. I think leap year was last year. I
Yeah,
think.
so 28 days in this month. So that's actually what, 13 days. 13 days. 13 days from now.
Yeah. Let's go.
You like what it's gonna be. But yeah, I definitely had to want to come show the reaction of those people that I was checking out from the halftime show, because it made me look at things a whole lot different from that halftime show. So I just had to show it. I just had to show it. I ain't come for a long time, but it's just a small good time.
Yeah, I wish those in the boosters would get up and give their opinion. I'd like to hear other people's thoughts about it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know. because that was. I mean, it wasn't a typical halftime show. It wasn't typical at all. You know, a typical halftime show was what Beyonce did for Christmas. That was a typical halftime show. You see what I'm saying? But in any halftime show, there's always symbolism, but this one was different. This one was way, way, way different. It was a message. It was a clear cut message. As you know, game over. We're done. We're done with this. You know. Like I've seen one person that was doing reactions to the halftime show was saying that he had all black people, all people of our color, all melanated people, not Chinese, not nothing. It was all our people that were there.
So your birthday is the 2nd? That's what you're saying, Kate? Look at the back chat, babe. To JR.
I see it.
Okay.
What the fuck? Shit taking place today. Maybe his birthday's the 5th, March 5th. Because I mean I really think that something's gonna happen on the 6th because it's 369. Like it makes sense. If we're playing into what these numbers say, then why wouldn't something happen on that day?
They definitely do everything based on numbers. Hold tight.
And numerology is a real thing. Like that, you can't numbers don't lie. There's nothing. I mean, and it's crazy when you think about numbers because, again, the system teaches us that numbers are 1 through 10, but 10 doesn't exist. It goes back to 1 because 0 is not it means nothing. 0 is not there. 0 is nothing. So it's really 1 through 9. Imagine if we took math and switched it up and only used the numbers 1 through 9. How things would play out and how things would change. Like it'd be really, really crazy. But more accurate than what it is now. You know what I mean? It'd be crazy, but more accurate. Oh yeah, your birthday's on the 5th. Okay.
On the 5th.
Okay now.
Where the party at? Where the party at, Kate?
I mean, what do you think? Do you think something might happen on the 6th of March? I mean, I'm just going off the numbers. 369. I mean, that's those numbers are the infinite numbers. They always equal themselves. It always goes back to 9. So it only makes sense for that to be a thing. It only makes sense.
Yeah, 369. Y'all will come back to itself. You know, we're in the year of the 9.
Right.
The year says it by itself. Sure do.
Yeah. Yeah, I could say though is Kendrick really did his thing though. He really handled his business. He stood out business for real.
He did.
The thing is he wasn't dressed all flashy. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't doing anything to put all eyes on him. He wanted people to see what was really going on, and I like that. You know, it wasn't about look at me. Is look at what I'm showing you, and that was definitely something. That was definitely something. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Nothing ever happened the day it's supposed to. I haven't heard of anything happening on that day, but I'm thinking for myself because of the numbers. I'm wondering if there's going to be some type of something that happens on that day. Like I haven't heard of anything, but the way the numbers roll, that it would make sense for something to happen. But I haven't actually heard of anything happening.
You do know that there was two more planes that collided today.
Really?
Yeah, speaking of repeat, two more today. I was browsing while I was at work. I said, "Oh my goodness!" I didn't get a deep dive to find out where the location was at, so you could check. Y'all just research for yourself. But yeah, it was two more that collided today.
What do you think
Make
the
all
meaning
that
of that?
shit.
What do you think the meaning of these planes going down are? What do you think that is? What is that? What is that all about?
I think it's a lot to do with the shift that's going on. We're going through a whole shift they're not telling us about.
Mm.
And they already had their agenda for other things. In my opinion, they already had their agenda for other things. They using what's happening naturally to carry out their agendas because their time has run out. So they're trying to scramble and scrape much as they can to do all they can do with whatever's naturally taking place in this universe. Because the shift is here. They already talking about it. Now the borders are supposed to be closed. Now the planes falling out of the sky. So what y'all doing? Y'all trying to lock us in? The whole time we were worried about illegals coming in, but it seems like we can't go out, can we? Make it make sense. Are we gonna be locked in? Why y'all call yourself locking people out? Then y'all making it where ain't nobody gonna want to fly. Blowing up all the bridges. Ships running into bridges and everything.
That's why it's important to always have a map.
Got my atlas. Well, GPS done spoiled all of us. All of us spoiled by GPS. I know I am when I do drive. GPS got me very spoiled. And they put all the stuff in front of us to spoil us, and then when shit really hit the fan, and won't have none of it, people gonna lose it. When I was 12, 13 years old, I've never thought about the possibility of having a phone on my hip every day, all day. Shoot.
Can't I agree with you 100%? I agree with you. Yep. He had to be there. He had to be there. Trump had to be there. You're absolutely right. Yep.
Trump knew what Kendra was about to do at the Super Bowl. That's why Super Bowl is right here. Be there. Yeah, absolutely. I believe it. But remember I had asked you, Gerald, I said, I wonder why they ain't do no fan out, they ain't show Trump at all. I guess they might have did it for his own protection, but it was weird how they didn't even show no image of him and said, Trump's over here or whatever. No, maybe they did it for security purposes, but all you know is word of mouth that he was there. No, we didn't see him.
It wasn't supposed to be about him.
Right. That's true. And it definitely wasn't either.
Nope.
It definitely wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Trump was cool with it. He knows what the deal is. And they couldn't have picked a better person to deliver that message. Because nobody else would deliver a message like that. It wouldn't be that.
It wouldn't be the same impact.
Nah.
I mean, I don't even listen to rap like that. But that song that he made humble, and with the mask off, you know how I feel about them songs.
Right.
And then his wording, you could tell he's conscious. You could tell he's a very conscious person. Never thought in a million years he would end up in this position that he's in now. But it's all by design.
Right, he was given the platform to deliver his message. Oh, they showed Trump before the halftime show. I didn't even see it.
Oh, I ain't see it either. It might be when we stepped away during the halftime show. Right after the halftime show, yep. I know right after the halftime show, I walked away from the TV. Shoot, a lot of people say cut the TV off after you said cut the TV off.
Well, they said they showed it right before the halftime show.
Right before the halftime show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was checking out all them crazy commercials though. All that money they said Elon put into the commercials. Did that? That man with that they were showing us something then. Remember the man they were putting batteries in his arm? Then they were putting the batteries going the same directions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Trying to normalize us to AI. Yep, so the writer right during halftime show showed it to us. So look at that. There was a lot of crazy, weird commercials. And I found a couple of them. I said I want to do a live on them and just react on all the different commercials because you won't see those commercials again. But see, a lot of people record those commercials. I didn't think about it at the time to be able to record all of them. But yeah, a lot of people record. So I did see a couple of the commercials since then on people pages and stuff, on TikTok. But you'll never see them commercials on TV ever again. They paid an arm and a leg to show them commercials. Right. Yeah.
So what do you think is next? What do you think is next? Like,
Well, it's this big thing where this they trying to call it a stimulus. I don't know why they trying to give us a familiar word, but it's not a freaking stimulus. With that, and you say something about they saying it's gonna be a delay now on taxes. It's more distraction. They're gonna piss a lot of people off if that's really a thing, if they really gonna delay taxes. So that's gonna be a big uproar. Anybody else heard anything about that? Kind of bushes. Have they delayed the income tax checks, the earned income credits? Because some people they ain't have no dependents, but it's the earned income portion. I think that's supposed to have dropped today or yesterday. I think it's normally like February the 20th when they're supposed to drop. I know if I was expecting to get some money, I'd be pissed. You think so, 400? Come tell me why you think that. And I like Trump too, but I part of me just don't feel like I feel like his image is still alive, but the natural person is gone. I don't think it's him no more. I think just his image. He had a popular image, an image that attracted the masses, so they kept his image alive. Just like a lot of these celebrities, I think, are gone, but they keeping their image alive. I think Trump one of them. That's my opinion. Everybody got one.
I feel like he's a time traveler.
He was the only one gave money back to us. Now some people they saying that it wasn't Trump that did it. They said it was Obama. It just happened to be doing Trump term. Womp womp womp. Trump is a black man with earned skin. Hey, I agree with that. I agree with that. The trumpet they speak up in the Bible. If anything, yeah. This is what I think. Let me drop me again. Wait a minute. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, my sister? But I'm saying, what's wrong with Trump?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Trump. I rock with him.
Yeah, I ride with him too.
I don't care who likes it, who doesn't like it. They can tell me whatever they want to tell me. That man, he knows what he's doing. He's got a good plan. And if he don't have a good plan, if his plan ain't good, and we're just being bamboozled again, well, he played his cards right because he's got me convinced.
Right.
I don't care. You know.
Right. I think he just got a bigger plan than I think somebody said something about Obama, right?
They tried to say when we got that stimulus during the CB default, they said that people say that it was something that Obama was going to give us, but he got it off before we could start getting it.
Come on. It's always something they was gonna do, right? But Trump did it, right?
Oh, of course, signed it, yeah.
So Obama, the only thing he did for me, I'm just speaking for me, is he did this student forgiveness loan, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Well, how long that lasted? That didn't last long.
No, it did.
That didn't last long at all.
See, I think they try to put us black people in just one space where we like Democrats, right? I'm not a Democrat. I'm really like an independent for real.
Me too.
So I don't know, but I vote with Donald Trump. But I just had to tap in with y'all right quick.
That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, I think Trump is like when he was in the office the last 4 years he was in the office. There was no war. For some reason, we all had money. We weren't struggling no way, shape, or form. The last 4 years he was in office, it was hell. It was hell. He said it would be hell too. He said, "Go ahead, let that man get in office. I'm gonna let y'all have him, and you see what happens. You'll be begging for me to come back." And he was absolutely right. Absolutely right.
This one thing I'm gonna say about Trump for real. Like with the rest of the presidents, they have to watch what they say, right?
And he masked off.
Yeah. Trump, like, okay, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I don't need Congress. You get what I'm saying?
Because he's a businessman, not a politician.
Right. Businessman. But salute to you. I just had to come up and pop up because I ain't been up here in a minute.
Salute. You know we got to get together.
Oh yeah. Because I see what y'all on too, and I be on the same thing.
Exactly. That's what's up. That's what everybody need to be on. The masses need to be on that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, they gonna let us do all the hard work and they want to jump on our ship. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. They be over there
yeah,
scratching and talk about each other's
yeah.
kids and this, that, and the third, and then want to jump on our ship and be like, "Oh, y'all was on this the whole yeah, we was."
Facts. Yeah, facts.
That's all right though. Somebody got to start.
Facts.
Somebody got to start it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Shit. So
I really appreciate y'all for speaking on this right here. 'Cause some people need to hear this. 'Cause
My
they
people
just
need
go
to
all
hear it.
Trump because he's not a Democrat.
Right.
Because if you really look at it, we was born Democrat because we just, I don't know, it's like a lot of confusion, but all black people not Democrat. You know that, right?
black people started out as Republicans in the first place.
Talk
Yes,
about it.
yes, we
Talk
did.
about
Oh, go ahead and speak then. Go
In
ahead.
Texas, they started out as Republicans, and because there was Republican Party, they created the Democratic Party to create a divide, and they wanted the black people that were Republicans to be a part of the Democratic Party. So what they did was they created the Ku Klux Klan, who was not a racial group at that time, to kind of strong arm black people to be Democrats. Then, as time went on, they started to become the racial group that they are now. But that's not how they started out. But absolutely in Texas is where the Republican Party started, and they were all black people. It was a black party. Republicans were black people. Now you could do the
Yeah,
research on that. That's a whole fact.
yeah, no, but them facts though, for real.
Yeah. And I mean, nowadays with the government the way it is, I say it's the same bird, different feather. So I'm with you. I mean, it has to be red or blue. I said I'm purple. Purple.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? Because you can't pick either side because the corruption is real and it's real on the
Yeah.
same bird. You know what I'm saying? So
It's all the
you
same
can't say
bird.
either side. Yeah, either side
Yeah,
is more legit than the other because they're all criminals. They're all crooks. They're all not for
facts,
the right
facts,
thing.
facts.
So I mean, I'm going with what benefits the people, benefits my life, benefits the
Right,
children's lives and things like that. You know, I mean,
Right.
it's not and for what's fair and for fair. I mean, even if it doesn't affect me, it should be fair across the board for somebody else. I
right.
mean, that's just if it doesn't affect me at all, if somebody else is being treated unfairly, I have a problem with that because what do they do to deserve that? So especially being a black female. I know what it feels like to be treated unfairly, so I don't want to see anybody else be treated unfairly, especially by powers that we can't control. We don't have enough. We don't have the ability to go to Congress and say this is how I feel. They look at us like, who are you? We
Right.
don't care
Right.
what you have to say. If we even get in the door. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because
so
we always have a puppet to go to Congress for us, which one they choose for us. You know what I'm saying?
What? Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And I really don't want to get on it because it's y'all page and stuff like this, but it's a lot of things people really don't understand.
Talk about it. That's what we're here for. We talk about it. Shoot, I mean, because I might not
Nah,
understand it. You got
nah.
knowledge on me. Shoot, I mean, we need to spit some knowledge because I mean, shoot, I'm with it.
We'll just throw this up there every now and then. Say what you want, dog gonna say. It ain't what
Okay.
you do, it's how you do it.
Nah, I'm just saying, even with the Martin Luther King, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why he the only one got a holiday that's black?
Oh, that's gone now. That's a wrap now. Notice?
I
Did you know
hope
that?
so. I hope
Trump
so.
took care of
No,
that.
I
Trump
didn't
took
know
care of
that.
that. That's done. Trump said that's not a thing anymore. Bye.
Okay, good.
Black
That's
History
why.
Month is not a thing anymore. Goodbye.
That's why the inauguration was on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, everybody say who shot Martin Luther King, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about the other. We were talking about that with Kate the other day.
They need to look who was
Who you
standing
think it
beside
was?
him.
Who you think it was?
Jesse Jackson.
All
Mm-hmm.
people.
Yes, I think Jesse Jackson a hater.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
out of here now?
think
No, he not
I
here yet.
think Martin Luther King was just picked for real.
Yeah, he was a face.
He was a figurehead. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because if you really go back and look at the look what was going on, Martin Luther King didn't get hit, he didn't get touched, but look at everybody else though.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He got us marching and singing, and marching and singing ain't doing shit for us.
Yeah, yeah, ain't doing
Shit.
nothing.
Ain't doing nothing.
And
Okay, we could get 100,000 people in a group, but they ain't doing shit. Now Malcolm X, he was about business. He stood on business. He was like, "Well, by any means necessary, we're gonna handle this. We're gonna do this.
Facts,
Let's go.
facts,
Let's
facts,
go." You
facts.
know,
Wrong,
the Black
wrong or
Panther
right,
Party the same way. Let's go. We're on go. Let's go. Shoot.
wrong or right. I'm riding with you. That's
Yeah.
Malcolm X,
Yeah.
and Kate
and
brought up
we'll work
something
it
that
out
I hadn't even
later.
thought about. The fact that
But
he was called Reverend.
I
He
know
never had a church. He was called Reverend and never had a church.
I can tell you what he had.
What do you
Women.
Right. Right. Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
See, we don't want to get into all that. See, I'm gonna
Some
try to
people don't,
fall
but I
back
will.
on that because
I mean,
I'm gonna respect y'all channel. And I
no,
ain't,
because you know what? Some people might not want to get into that, but I'll get into it because it's the truth, you know, and hiding
yes,
behind the
it
truth
is.
and suppressing the truth isn't helping anybody. It's when it's in your face and it's like, this is the truth. You're gonna have to like it because it's real. This is what it is. So you gotta put it out there and say, this is what it is. This is who he was and what it was. Get
Yeah.
over praising that man that wasn't no good for nobody. He was actually a really bad person.
Yes, he
You know,
was.
I mean, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 100 because if that's the only way
Yes, he
we're
was.
gonna get where we need to go is by keeping it 100 and not conforming to what they've always taught us to do, which was live
Yeah,
a
I'm
lie.
gonna keep it 400 with you. I'm gonna keep it
Let's go
400 with you.
400. Let's go 400. Let's go.
I'm gonna go
Keep it
ahead and
400.
tell you, like,
Go ahead, man.
even with the Bloody Sunday, right? You know, Martin Luther King was there on the first one, right?
He wasn't?
Because he got caught cheating on his wife. So he had to stay home and make sure she was straight. But now all these black people getting beat side the head, dogs biting them, water holes, everything, right? So the second time they did it is when the Pope came, all them white Catholics and all that stuff. Then he want to hold hands and walk across the bridge. Come on, bro.
And that's what they advertise. That's what they show.
Right.
They show that walk.
Right.
We shall
But
overcome.
but when you see that first one, right? You see all them black folks getting, I'm talking about dogs biting them and they just beat them upside the head. They bloody. That's why they call it Bloody Sunday. Selma, Alabama.
Wow.
Yeah, I be trying not to get on it like that because
No, but it's the truth though. It's the truth. That guy, you never seen him getting tarred and feathered. You never seen him getting whipped. Never seen him get bit by dogs or hosed down. None of that. None of that stuff. You never seen him go through none of that.
nothing. I'm talking about everybody be in jail, beat up, right?
Right.
Martin Luther King, the only one that still look the same way.
Didn't even get a rock thrown at him. Not even a rock. Not even a rock. I mean, John F. Kennedy got more than he did. He got a bullet to the dome. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he was on that he's on the same vibe that Trump's on right now though. He was on that vibe. Like he knew he was gonna expose it and they're like, nope, we can't have you do that. We can't have you do that. So that's why they got rid of him.
See, it's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff people don't know. They need to do their research.
See, but once you start your research, that rabbit hole goes so deep. Like you learn so much by just researching one thing. Like I learned when I started researching it, and I started when Kobe Bryant died. I started researching it, and I was like, well, how did that happen? You know, so I was looking into it, and then I seen Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Who was Jeffrey Epstein? I didn't know nothing about that man. So I started researching, and I said, what? It just took me all over the place. It took me to adrenochrome. It took me down the rabbit hole, and then it was like I learned at that point that everything is connected. It's all connected to each
It's
other.
all
It
connected.
all loops around. It all 360 degrees. It's all looped together. And I'm like, damn. 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 Yep. That's the
Yep.
one thing I
And
learned by traveling my brotherhood.
they go for the black Muslim too. But I ain't gonna
Yeah.
speak on it though.
Tell
Yeah,
them
it is
about
good for them.
when he got stabbed. Who can't? Who you talking about?
Oh. I already know KG because he already know. I seen him that video with a black woman stabbed Martin Luther King, right?
A black woman stabbed him.
Yeah. See, y'all didn't know nothing about that, did you?
No.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a lot of things like what we put above black people that they block out the other things, right? And they want to make one man the great one. See, that would get me mad right there. That's why I don't be wanting to talk about it. But you made Malcolm X look like he was just violent and just dangerous.
Yeah, like he was a violent man. He was violent.
Yeah, I am too.
I mean, we all are.
And
We
I
all
want
got
to
it
be
in us.
violent.
We all got it in us.
Yeah. I'm here to try to teach my people. But I'm not finna say, like, even though somebody slap you in the face, beat you with a chair, throw a hot coffee in your face and tell you, peace, brother. Hell no. Whoop his ass, nigga.
Damn right. I mean, even the fact that, okay, we look at it like this. You got your blood family, your immediate family. You're gonna do what you gotta do to protect them, right? Well, we look at each other. You're my brother. I'm your sister. So I'm not gonna let something happen to my brother, my blood brother, or my spiritual brother. I'm not gonna let that happen. So at the end of the day, it's 10 toes down. Like, let's go. It's all go. I'll be
Cause
violent if
we
I
gonna
have
step
to.
for real.
Yeah, I'll be violent if I have to. Let's go. I mean, that's not
how
gonna be a
I
thing.
know. That's how I know I couldn't be a slave. Cause you
No.
ain't finna whoop me.
Hell no.
Yeah, you got
That's
to go
why I
ahead
can
and
never go in
kill
the
me.
military.
You got to go ahead and kill me.
Yeah, you gonna have to kill.
Get it on over with. Get it
That's
over
like
with.
why I never did the military because I couldn't do that. I can't have somebody screaming in my
And
face
like,
telling me, oh, no.
and like when the slaves run away, I don't blame them. I'm not finna stay home, but I'm not coming back either. You gonna have to kill me where you caught me at.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I already know what's gonna happen when I get back there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They were talking about what we're gonna do now that they're getting rid of all the legals. Are we gonna go out there and pick cotton? I said, what?
I ain't going to pick nothing.
Man, they better get them robots that got hired to do it.
I ain't going to pick a damn thing.
They got machines that
I
do
still
that
get
shit.
mad when I see the cotton. When the cotton beside the road, when they don't picked it and stuff, it just blow off the truck. I still get mad about that.
Mm-hmm. Shit, they got machines now to do that shit.
Well, they can have a machine, they can have whoever. I would
Yeah,
fuck a motherfucker had me go pick cotton.
Hell no. Hell no. Not gonna be a thing.
Hey, if they did, they wouldn't be coming back with me.
Right. Right. Be some Django Unchained up in this bitch. Got me fucked up.
Hey,
Got me fucked up.
and he was being real nice too.
Oh
Cause
yeah.
if that was me, I would been shot everybody side the head.
Like it wasn't nothing. Like it wasn't nothing. Because it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, nope.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna have to drop down, y'all, cause y'all get me into. I don't want to mess up y'all channel.
No, you ain't gonna mess it up. You ain't gonna mess it up. We talk about it. We talk about it. I mean, it's welcome. It's,
Yes,
I'm
we do.
gonna tell you
We feel
now.
back the onion over here.
It's welcome.
My little
don't feel
channel
like
ain't no threat. You think my little channel is a threat? You better go on over there and get them big channels. Where the masses
Just
going to
like
be at.
and I'm gonna bring up something else too.
They dumb and
Rosa Parks,
docile.
right?
Rosa Parks.
We go ahead and bring up Rosa Parks.
Talk about it. Allegedly. Let's talk.
She wasn't the first black lady that didn't give up her seat. She was just the first light skinned lady.
We just talked about that.
Yep. Yep. That's the truth.
Come on now. But then everybody looked at her and said, well, she appealed more to the white people because she light skinned instead of the dark skinned sister that actually stood up and said, I'm not giving up my seat. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people got to get an understanding, man.
And I also
Everything's
read
been
somewhere
everything's been white wall.
that the Harriet Tubman thing ain't really went down the way they trying to tell us it went down either.
Hell no, it did. It didn't. Because you know she fell asleep most of the time. And that just being real.
They gave us a fabricated story.
Yes, because you know her master hit her side the head one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she started I don't forgot what they call it, where you just go to sleep by yourself. You just go to sleep.
Narcolepsy, I think it's what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how the hell she gonna run an underground
Doing all that
railroad?
running.
And the other
You
misconception
go to
of that
sleep.
is
Come
where I'm
on.
from in New York. Where I'm from in New York, they have monumental signs for the Underground Railroad, like in some houses. People have the misconception that the Underground Railroad was like underground tunnels. That's not what it was. It was houses that would
Yeah.
hide runaway slaves. People are like, oh, they're tunnels. They're not tunnels. They're houses that would hide slaves as they're moving. You know what I'm saying? As they're getting to their freedom. Like that's what that was. Like, it wasn't no
Let
tunnel.
me tell you, I was watching the Atlanta Housewives and that girl
Mhm.
Portia when they went to that museum and said the Underground Railroad, and she said that stupid shit. I said, mother.
That's the ignorance that they create. That's the ignorance they create. That
Yes,
does not
but
giving us
people
a true
just
black
don't figure
history.
that out. That's so stupid.
And that comes from not having our true black history. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like that comes from
fact,
that right there.
Yep.
fact. I know a lot of people call me racist, right? I'm not racist. I
Right.
just tell you where I tell you my truth.
Listen,
That's it.
and you're entitled. You're supposed to be able to.
Yeah. And I don't give a damn about no damn Martin Luther King Rosa Parks. I don't care about them. And I don't celebrate them.
And the thing is, if they were so good, why are we still in the position we're at now? Why does the gay community get more recognition than black people? The fuck? The fuck?
See, that's a whole nother topic you want to get on right there now.
I'm just saying, the fuck? The fuck?
Only
What are you
thing
talking about?
Obama did do.
Yeah, that we finna get on Obama.
He did
That's
it
the only
Obama
because that's
did
thing he
who
that.
he
did.
is. He did it because that's who he is. That's who he
Yeah.
is. That's who he is. That's who that whole the Biden administration, the Obama administration were all full of them transmissions and all it's the whole that's that whole thing. That's what that is.
But I don't understand, right? A lot of folks don't know we pay Japan money, right?
A lot of countries, honey.
'Cause-
Don't surprise me.
hold on. But we pay Japan because they dropped that bomb on them, right? And
Yeah.
all the folks that got hit and all that, whatever, right? Now you gonna pay them money, and then you turn around, damn, I really don't want to get on it.
Get
But
on it. Get on it.
but then you get the Jews money, but you look at the black slaves and you say we don't deserve no money. Where my fucking money at, nigga? Like
Right.
the much shit y'all done did to us, and you mean to tell me these niggas was at war with you? We wasn't even at war with you, and y'all did us like this.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep. We built that White House, we built that Capitol, we built it all. We built it. We did that.
Yeah.
And
We
them
did
little
that.
crumbs they trying to give us, they trying to pretend like they finna give us them crumbs. People excited about them crumbs. That's not nothing, nowhere near what we're worth. We're currency ourselves. That little bit of money, no matter what it's gonna be, another 1,200, 5,000, 8,000. That's still like that's crumbs. Let my
I
people
don't.
go. Give us what belongs to us,
But
so we can build ourselves back up.
I'm trying to take. See. You just said some good thing right there. You said build ourselves back up.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna
That's
have
why.
to.
That's why I say black people need to have a civil war within black people.
Man.
Because it's us that's stopping us.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's get out the weak black people.
And see, that's what's crazy is because we already have a civil war because we're out here killing ourselves anyway. Rather
I
than
know.
be out in the streets and just fight with our knuckles, we want to pull out a piece and take
I
somebody's life.
know. If you
That's
look at
crazy.
Chicago right now, well, it ain't even about Chicago no more. We kill ourselves.
Yep.
And we sitting around looking crazy and shit, right? And then when the police kill somebody, right? Oh man, this, that.
We want to get
But
mad. What are you
but
talking about?
this the only thing I'm gonna say about the police killing somebody. Like, I'm just gonna say a name, right? If I kill Dre, right? Dre did something to me. That's why I killed him.
Mm-hmm.
But if a police kill you, he just kill you because you're black.
Right. Your presence alone, just your existence.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Unalive.
And see,
Yep.
that's what's crazy too, is we've been so programmed to worship the Caucasians that we
Yeah.
don't look at them like that. We rather take our own people out rather than them. We'll let them do whatever they want to us, and we don't retaliate back.
Whew. Now I ain't gonna
That's
say that
crazy.
on y'all, but I ain't gonna.
So we so
That's
used to
crazy.
praising,
Uh,
we so used to
Is that
praising the
drill
image.
talking? Is
The
that drill
image.
talking? Was that drill
Yes.
talking?
Yes.
Facts, drill. Facts.
Yeah. Because we worship the picture of Jesus they put in front of us was a white man. So why would we want to go against the something that we worship? Like they programmed us to worship our oppressor, and that's not okay. You know, that's not okay to do because they get away with so much
Absolutely
stuff
not.
when it comes up. They steal from us constantly. Like I was in the store probably like 4 months ago, and I was in line and I seen these locks, and I was like, the lady turned around, she was whiter than white. I said, what the hell? I got mad. I said, can we have something, anything? I said, now you're gonna take our hair? Like, what are you talking about? You take our music, you take our cult, you take our speech, you take our religion, you take our fashion, you take our dance, you take everything from us, but now you gonna take our hair too? I said, can we have anything? I said it loud too. I was loud about it. I didn't care. She felt real uncomfortable, which I wanted her to. I really
Yeah,
wanted her to
good.
because you got
Good.
no business putting locks in your hair, fake locks at that. Then what are you doing? What are you doing? They were the fake
Good.
locks you get from the hair store. What are you doing, bitch? Like you doing the most right now because that's to me that's disrespectful because I got locks and I grew mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's a meaning behind them. How do you get off being as pale as you are, putting something like that in your hair because that's not your natural hair. But yet when we get those wigs, those straight wigs, you want to talk about they want to be like us. No, you want to be like us.
Mm-hmm.
And stop stealing our stuff. Stop stealing our stuff. Can we have anything that's ours? Can we have anything? Can we keep anything that belongs to us?
Anything.
I mean, we've made the word nigga a term of
Well,
endearment between each
yeah,
other now.
but Ashley, everything came from us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a good question for y'all though. I want somebody to answer it though. How did we lose it?
Because we were sold a dream and we gave it up.
Yeah, we lost it because we gave it away.
Just like they gave us our ancestors teach the story about this book and took everything that belonged to us and gave us a book that half of the people couldn't even read.
Purposely couldn't read because they didn't want you to read. We weren't allowed to read.
See, this is what I'm saying right here, right? We was all kings, we was all queens, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did the mathematics, we did everything. We discovered things. We was the richest people in the world. How did we lose it?
They stole it from us. They sold us a lie and they stole it from us. And they made promises they didn't keep and they stole it from us. And in doing so, because we were so entrusting of people and we are good people, our souls are good people, that we believed these people and they totally they bamboozled us. That's what they did.
That's okay.
And when it worked on the black people, the government said, well, now we could do it to the lower class white people too and still prosper. So it's not about when it comes to the government, it doesn't matter about color. because you see
No.
it work to the but they do it to lower class white people too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They
yeah.
do everybody.
But the lower class white people still
Yeah,
think they're a little better.
of course, because that's what they were taught. They're superior.
Yeah, right.
We were taught that we're inferior and they're superior, and
Yeah.
that's a bunch of shit.
Sad.
But yeah, how are we so inferior if you were trying to be like us every time we turn around?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right. I got a white friend, right, and he got
Mm-hmm.
a fishing boat, right,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
and yeah, he was like, you want to go fishing with me? I said, man, I don't know, cause last time we got on the boat, you know, it didn't turn out right. And he looked at me crazy. And he was like, what you talking about? I said, shit, he brought us to America. Hell, I don't hang
I
with
don't
white
believe my
people on
ancestors
fishing
brought
boats.
over here. I believe my ancestors was already here. They're on four corners of the earth.
Well,
Could
it
you?
go a little deeper.
How
A
many
little
boats
deeper.
could they have had to get all our people over here? Think about it. And they not put up a fight and drown everybody trying to get here.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this question right here. Right. We know we the first people. Well, I know we the first people.
Mm-hmm.
Why do every other race, beside the race we should be mad at, don't like us?
Because they know our worth, they know our power, and they know
We
who
just
we
don't
are.
know.
They know who we are. We just don't know who we are.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. Well, that was a
And it's
good
fear.
answer, though. I ain't gonna
They
lie.
fear. They fear us. It's a fear. You don't like things that you fear. If you fear it, you're just like, I don't like that. It's based on fear, and they fear us. You get a group of 5 black people talking. They think we're up to something. They get nervous. They get, well, what are y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? But you can get 20 Caucasians or 20 Mexicans talking, and it ain't no big deal. They really
Best to
plotting
believe
some
it's
shit.
trouble.
They really plotting some shit. You know what I'm saying? We just shooting the shit talking about a music video or something. You know what I'm saying? We just kicking it, and they really plotting some shit. They don't question them. It's because they fear us. It's because it's fear because they know who we are. They know exactly who we are.
like, okay. I got another thing I want to say. Right. My wife told me. She said, I get nervous in a room full of black people. We all black now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in a room full of white folks, she cool, right? I said, well, I get nervous in a room full of white people. I know what them niggas thinking, cause I can look at a nigga and tell what he think. But them
Right.
white folks, you don't know what they think.
Oh no!
Let me ask you a question. 400, let me ask you a question. Did your wife grow up in around a bunch of white people?
You say what?
Did your wife grow up around a bunch of white people?
No, she didn't, but she did. You know, it was a lot of mix.
Okay, because that's my story. Where I grew up at in New York was predominantly white. I mean, we had black people there, but it was predominantly white.
Yeah, but see,
So
you grew up in New York. See, I'm from
yeah,
Alabama.
but it wasn't New York City though. It was like Western New York. It was between Pennsylvania. It's like closer to Pennsylvania than it was, the city. You
Yeah,
see what I'm
okay.
saying? So it was.
Yeah,
It was.
I got it. Look,
Yeah.
I'm from
It was
Alabama, right?
like, yeah.
You on one side or you on the other side.
Right.
That's the only thing I understand. I didn't know my cousin was dating like this Dominican or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said nigga. I said, what the
Oh hell no.
fuck that nigga?
Mm-mm.
They said, nah, cause they black too. I said, oh,
The hell
okay,
they
so we're gonna let them slide.
The hell they are.
They doing
See,
it
that's
on
what makes
here.
me mad.
They let it
That's
slide
what
right
makes me
here
mad.
on YouTube. They let it slide.
That makes me mad. That makes me mad. We like I said, we took a derogatory term that we was calling us to make us feel bad and less than, and we use it amongst ourselves as a terms of endearment. That's how we address one another. You know what I'm saying? And now they use it like it's a thing. Like who gave you the right to do that? Like you don't get to use that word. Well, it's in
That
the music. It's in you. Y'all say it because we can. What the fuck?
ain't
That's
no
our
white boy
privilege.
gonna call. Ain't no white boy around here gonna call me no nigga. What up, my
Yeah,
nigga?
you ain't been on the
That
right
shit ain't gonna happen.
platform. You ain't been on the right channel.
No, I have. That's why I like backed off a lot. And I just be chilling now. I do my little thing.
Yeah, I don't like that. Because they be too loose with it. I mean, Mexicans be used to loose with it and stuff like that. I mean, my thing is,
Yeah.
why y'all gotta use the word nigga when y'all could call each other spicks or whatever, wetbacks? Call each other wetbacks. If I walk around, I'll be like, "What's up,
I
wetback?" They be
know
mad as fuck. Mad
I
as
used
fuck.
to word with a Mexican. I didn't mean to call him a wetback, but I was like, all right, wetback.
And they got mad,
And he
didn't
looked
they?
at me crazy.
Yeah, but he could pop off with the word nigga like it ain't shit. The
Yeah.
fuck?
Hey.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
You know, a white person be like, "Oh yeah, what's up, nigga? This nigga over here." Be like, "Okay, cracker." They look at you like, "What? Honky?" They look at you like, "Huh?" You know, Peckerwood. They be in their feelings, but you could pop off our stuff. Can we have anything? Can we have any
Facts.
goddamn thing? Like, come on now,
Facts.
stop taking from us.
Facts. But another thing, right? Even my kids who I'm raising, right? They even look at me like I'm racist because where they go to school at, it's like more white. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I have to tell them like, hey, just because you go to a white school don't mean, you're not going to no pool party with that old ass white man over there. Because I already know what's in his head. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to kill him.
Right. Woo. 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 Woo.
Yeah. I told you
Right.
before, like, look, I'm not trying to get your page straight. I should have dropped down. I told y'all I ain't want to
No,
kill
you good.
this.
You good. You good. Go ahead. We talk about it.
But I'm just
We
saying
talk
though,
about it.
like it's just white people think they the shit.
It's that privilege. Allegedly, they do. But
Not
you
with
know
me.
what? We got to realize what we got to do is come together and realize that we are the shit. We got to realize who we are.
We
See,
been
they
the
know who
shit.
they are. Why we can't know who we are? We need to realize who we are
We been the shit.
and how
That's
much
why.
power we have when we unify.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, but I'm always say these niggas.
These niggas.
When you get them niggas, oh my God. That's why I say the Civil War, we gotta have a Civil War. Let's pick them. Let's pick them out of there.
Yeah, because not everybody can come.
Right.
Everybody ain't gonna come.
Right. I told the dude who I used to work with, he used to love white people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, boy, if it's ever a race war, I'm gonna kill your ass first. And he was black.
No, you didn't. No, you
And yes,
didn't.
hell I did. Cause I already know he gonna get 400 up.
It's crazy. Cause I work with a lot of Mexicans, right? And we got some bosses that are white. You know what I'm saying? And then there's no Mexican said, "Don't believe him. He's a white man. You can never believe what the white man says." And I looked at him and I was like, "Oh, you feel that way too?" I said, "Oh, okay, Mexican. I see what you're talking about." So they know too. They know.
I don't understand why everybody like they believe the white man more than anything in this world. Like the white man is like superior or some shit.
Because that's what they programmed us to do. Everything we've ever grown up with has been white. Santa Claus was white. Jesus is white. I mean, everything that we've ever loved has been a figure of a white person. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. So that's what we believe. But we all know now that that's not the truth. That's not at all the truth. That's not the truth. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Well, I already knew it was a lie, but I really just they say I'm racist. I'm not racist.
No.
That might be a little violent, but
You know who you are.
they're fucking white folks. That's why I say I like Donald Trump because he let you know who he is
Mm-hmm. And he lets you
instead
know
of hiding that shit.
he lets you know who he is too.
Yeah. That's how I know how I'm gonna step on them. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't like nobody hiding from it.
Right.
If you don't like black people, just like
Don't smile
I
up in
had a
my
white
face.
dude tell
Don't
me,
smile up
y'all
in my
walk
face.
around with the Black Lives Matter and stuff, right? If we put on White Lives Matter, I wish you would around me. I don't
But you
do
know
that shit.
they're really one by black people anyway.
Nah, see,
That
that's
was
another
that
thing
was
right there. See,
laughable.
that's a whole nother conversation right there. Cause I don't
Yeah.
even fuck with that girl that started that shit.
We need to start setting up dates to meet up over your way or my way. Let's talk about
Yeah, cause I don't even fuck with
it.
Benjamin Crump. I don't fuck with him.
And you know, he be at every
He
uh
be
uh
everybody case that might have some money coming.
yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for right there. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
But they still don't do justice. There still ain't no justice because the
It
the
still ain't
cop
no
usually
justice.
the
Nope.
cop usually walks, but the family gets money because just pay the niggas. They'll be happy with that. Just pay them. But what the fuck? No.
Yeah.
He a
Facts.
pawn too. He a pawn.
Facts. Facts. Because he'll sit there and tell them to settle with this right here and get this money. Like,
Yeah, just take
nah,
the money.
bro.
Take the money. No,
Yeah.
eye for an eye, eye for an eye, and eye for an eye. Like, you do me like that, you do my people like that. Your people gonna go the same way.
Nah,
Facts.
facts. Facts.
And if I have to lose my life taking care of it, then so be it. It is what it is.
Facts.
But that's how it's going down. Period.
Facts. I always say I love my people. I don't love niggas either.
Right.
My people. My people.
Because the niggas ain't the one that everybody think that the niggas is. It's some motherfucker that be sitting beside them white people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love my people, but fuck them niggas.
They're the ones that sell you out. They'll be the ones that sell you out. They'll be the ones that sell
Yeah.
you out.
And when I
In the
say I
movie.
love my people that just, you don't have to believe what I believe in, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you got self, like, self-aware of what's going on, well, don't be sitting over there with that white dude and you like, man, I don't know what this nigga coming here doing. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just,
Mm-hmm.
boy, these niggas, I'm talking about, you can be working at McDonald's and the motherfucker be out there hating on you. And we
Yep.
all black
It
up in
don't
this
matter
motherfucker.
anywhere.
Like,
Anywhere.
yeah, I just don't. Well. I was young at one time. I didn't understand it. I went and sat down for a minute, got my understanding, reading, to love my people. But these niggas, what? Oh, you Martin Luther King motherfuckers?
Yep. And you can't tell them no different.
No,
Hello.
and you ain't gonna tell her no different.
Mm-hmm. Well, 400. You see my name on here. That's my IG. Hit me up on the back end of IG. We gonna hook up. I come over there. You come back over here. Get
Okay,
us a topic. Get us a topic going.
I got you.
We're gonna talk about it.
Oh,
Talk
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
We're gonna about to hit the 2 hour mark. Go eat some dinner. Thank you so much for coming up.
Yeah,
Appreciate you,
but
Kevin.
but I appreciate
No
y'all
doubt.
even talking about this for real. Cause
You
you don't
know.
have pages doing that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a way around it. Just throw up your little discretions every now and then. Use it allegedly and keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing, though. We gotta
I
talk about it. We can't let the censorship stop us from talking about it because that's exactly what it wants us to do. Is stop talking about
yeah.
it.
You got to go
Yeah,
around
but
it.
I'm all about respect, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna come over here and speaking what I'm thinking, trying to get y'all page striked and all that stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't worried
But
about none of that because it's gonna be what
I
it's gonna be.
appreciate y'all letting me talk.
Facts.
But I thought,
So, but that's well.
I
Until
got you.
then. Salute, salute.
Salute.
And y'all already know when you come to my page what you gonna hear.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's go.
Put my notification on. Hit me up on the back end on Instagram.
All right, I got you.
All right.
All right, salute y'all.
Salute.
All right, Ju-Quetta.
All right. I tell you.
We're gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, gonna keep it 100 always.
So being quiet never got us nowhere, so we need to talk about it. I mean, that's a whole thing.
Never. And it never will.
Nope. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go back that page, and I'll holler at you later. Salute.
Salute. People, it's a lot out there that we need to know about. Instead of always on social media, sometimes use social media to find out some knowledge. Research, Google. And like always, the girl will be back. The goddess will be back so we can chit chat. Until then, like always, love you. Be safe out there. Salute.
I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah. I can't judge nobody, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes. Listen, I went down to the club just to have a good time. Ain't really had nothing, nobody on my mind. I just wanna relax, yes sir. I wanna do my thing. Ooh, but here comes somebody swerving in my lane. Yeah, coming out your mouth about somebody else. When you know damn well you ain't doing too good yourself. Yes, always talking down on other people. You ain't no better than nobody. We all equal. I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. Oh yeah, that's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah. I can't judge nobody. 'Cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yeah. 'Cause if they talk about you, they'll talk about me. Oh, maybe not to my face, y'all, but probably soon as I leave. Yeah, what's in your heart? One day it gotta come out. But I bet not hear my name come out your mouth. Yeah, Lord knows I'm humble, but I'm far from stupid. I was raised in the ghetto, don't make me prove it. Yeah, better let the song, let this be your lesson. To mind your business and count your blessing. Yes, cause I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody.